Hi there, my fellow YouTubers and my fellow Twitter followers. Now, lucid dreaming can be amazing. It can be fun. It can be quite the experience. But there are times where one can have a lucid dream that just shakes their very foundation. I have had numerous amounts of amazing ones, great ones, but there was this one that really shook me. I won't give this dream a specific name or title like I normally do. It just is. Now, in this dream, I woke up realizing that I was in my dream. So I'm in a house and I hear some noise. I hear two people conversing. So I get up and I go over and I see my sister and my mother. And I'm like, hey, hey guys, how's it going? How are you? And they don't acknowledge me. And I'm thinking, I felt kind of, bad because I was being ignored. Guys, didn't you hear me? And again, they didn't say anything. So I'm thinking, why are you guys ignoring me? So I'm here being loud. I'm like, so again, I said, why are you ignoring me? And I started getting louder and louder and louder. And all of a sudden, they stop. My sister and my mother, they just pause. And they're looking around like they heard something. And I'm starting to worry because I'm right in front of them and they can't see me. Okay, so this is where the scene changes. Now, this is where it gets really deep. It just shook me after. So the scene changes and I'm standing in a cemetery. And this is the last place that I guess anybody would want to be standing in, So I'm looking around and there's sadness. I sense sadness all around. And I'm looking and then I see my mother, my sister, and then I see my little nephew and my little niece. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, I'm looking, and my nephew looks at least like he's 4 years old. So that's like, right now he just turned 1. So I'm thinking, wow, you've grown pretty fast. And then I see my niece, and she's a little older as well. And my nephew is looking in my direction, and he's like, eh. He's pointing. And then I'm thinking, you can see me. And he's like, yeah, pointing, and I'm like, okay. And then I look, and I see my niece also staring at me. And she's looking at me. She comes over to me, and I go, you can see me? And she's like, but she has this sad expression on her face. And then I go, why are you sad? I go, what's wrong? And then she's like, you died. And the feeling when I heard this in my dream just tripped me out, okay? I wanted to wake up from this dream, okay, because it was just awful. It was an awful feeling. Kind of getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. But it's only a dream. Let's keep that in mind. Hopefully it doesn't become reality. But anyways, so I said to her, I go, don't cry. I go, I'm here. I'll always be with you. I go, but don't cry. And I go, whenever you need me, just call me. And then she's like, the frown turned into a smile, and then she's hopping around like she normally does. Kids being kids. So while all this is going on, my sister and my mother are oblivious to the fact that they are having a conversation with me. They don't see me, but the kids do. Dream over. When I woke up from this dream, I had a tear trickling down my eye. I was just Yeesh. Goosebumps all around my body. I actually had a dream also later in this week or later that week of the same nature. Okay, of me dying. I'm like, oh my gosh, freaked the hell right out of me. And like I said, for the most part, my lucid dreams are amazing. They're fun, they're just awesome, beyond awesome. But this one, yeesh, damn. Like I said, hopefully it doesn't become reality because it was, oh man, I could sense this sadness too in this dream. It was just, oh man, I don't know, brutal.